Good evening, my name is Les Seitzinger, and I'm honored to talk about my friend and Hall of Fame inductee, Carl Favaro, or as us guys in the 80s used to call him, Coach Fabulous. He was known to so many of his players by nicknames like that, Papa Carl. He was a guy that made a huge impact on me, on my teammates, and I also had the pleasure of coaching with him for quite a long time here at Loyola Academy. And during this time, I grew to love him as a friend, mentor, and colleague. He was a calming presence, always kept things in great perspective, and was rarely, if ever, rattled, which is why I think he also got that nickname of Papa Carl. For as calming as an influence as he was, he knew how to motivate any athlete or team he coached. He was intense, funny, always prepared us well for our opponents, but most of all cared very deeply for each and every one of us. Of course, there were those occasions when some of us wished Carl didn't care as much. Anyone in this room who might have screwed up on the football field, maybe missed a practice or something and didn't let him know, might have run into one of Carl's big threes, which were 3 100-yard bear crawls. I think there's some people in here that might have gone through that. He made a lasting impact on thousands, probably more like tens of thousands of lives as a teacher and coach. He spent the last 34 years at Loyola teaching PE and health while coaching football and wrestling. Before that, he coached and taught at St. Pat's and Weber. He also coached at Lake Forest High School, Glenbrook North, Niles North, as well as Elmhurst College. In addition, Carl gave back to the schools that helped shape him. He actually coached football at St. Margaret Mary's, his grammar school, and also at North Park College, where he was a star. Carl is a member of the Illinois High School Football Coaches Hall of Fame and the Catholic League Hall of Fame. Carl passed away this year, back in May, after an intense year-long battle with brain cancer. His spirit is with us tonight and continues to be a huge influence on all of us who have ever gotten the pleasure to know and love Carl. Many of Carl's friends and family are with us tonight, and I would like to invite his wife Joni and daughters Jenny and Christine up to the stage to accept his plaque. Please give them a warm Rambler welcome.
Well, once again, we want to welcome Joni, Christine, and Jenny. And I thought an appropriate place to start is with that nickname, Papa Carl. We all knew him as a father figure. We called him Papa Carl. But for both of you and for you, he was a father figure in your life. And I wonder if you can share your experience living with him with us.
That's kind of a bad question.
Why is that?
He was an amazing man. He truly was. He was a family man. He loved everybody here. He loved coaching, and he didn't ever want to miss anything. But at home, he was Dad. He could be tough. He could be, I don't know. The girls will tell you that sometimes they used to say, "Please come home. You know, Dad's really annoying us." But he was tough, but he was understanding. He helped them through their teenage years as, you know, just about as well as any father could do. And he never slighted the family for anything, even though at times he was working 7 days a week. He always had time for us.
We just heard kind of a recitation of his resume. He coached at a lot of different places, but Loyola was home for him. And I wonder if you can tell us what this honor means to you tonight, that he will now forever be a part of the Loyola Academy Hall of Fame.
Well, Loyola meant the world to Carl. He loved working with all of them, all of his colleagues. He definitely loved the interaction with his students and his athletes. To us, you know, this is so meaningful to us because Loyola has been so wonderful to us during Carl's illness, and even since he is gone, they haven't forgotten us. They've just been our family, and we can't say enough about the school, about the parents, about the community. It's truly a family, and he would be so honored tonight to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He was not a man who liked a lot of attention, but I think he would truly be pleased, and he was always so proud to say he worked at Loyola Academy.
Well, I know I speak on behalf of the entire Loyola community when I say thank you for sharing Coach Favaro with us. Thanks again once more to the Favaro family.